All right, welcome everyone to the first episode of the Through the Hoops podcast. I'm your co-host Trey Johnson.
I'm TJ, and today we're going to be talking about the Nets, the games from January 17th, and we're going to end it off with our performance of the week. So let's get it started. All right, so first thing I want to talk about is probably that Kyrie situation. So Kyrie Irving is like really mad about like obviously the social injustice and everything that's going on outside, and so combined with that, he's not playing the games. So how do you feel about like him not playing the games and the NBA finding him for every game he's not going to play?
Well, personally, I can see where he's coming from of being frustrated about how the social injustice and everything is going on and everything. But at the end of the day, your job is to play the game of basketball.
Yeah,
You wake up, and you have to do your job. We don't all get to sit around here and just say, "Hey, I'm not going to go to work today."
yeah,
You know, but at the same time, I also see where he's coming from. I think we should all just kind of, relax on him a little bit because we don't even know what personal problems he has.
yeah,
And if we go back to towards like the 1996, 97, 98 kind of era, where Dennis Rodman himself was taking a break and nobody had a problem with it at all because he would still come back and do what he has to do.
yeah,
Kyrie's going to come back and he's still going to do what he needs to do as an offensive player, as one of the best point guards in the league, one of the best scorers we ever seen, the best ball handler to ever touch the basketball. He's going to come back and do what he has to do at the end
yeah.
of the day.
And I
But
think,
sometimes he just can't just do that like that
yeah,
without there being even a notice about the team or anything. That's bad communication.
yeah,
That's bad for team chemistry. That's bad for teammate chemistry.
yeah. And I think what really hurt it a lot is just due to the fact of the amount of games he's been out these past 2 seasons, and the communication, like that you were just saying about the communication. They said he has not been talking to Kevin Durant a lot. They said Steve Nash asked him, he said, "Are you gonna come back and play for us?" And he said, "Sure," and hung up the phone. Like, and I feel like the thing that needs to happen the most with Kyrie Irving is communication. I don't think just the fact that he's out of the games, because if bro was hooping up last season and the season before, he was not missing any games, and he did this just now, nobody would be complaining. I don't think anybody would be complaining. I think it's just the fact that he was not here them past few seasons. But there has been reports that he is going to come back. They said his first game back is going to be against Cleveland, which is going to be a probably really good game, just off the fact that he has not been there since like 3 years ago. So, but yeah, again, like I said, I just think he needs to communicate more. I do agree with why he's mad, just because of everything that's going on in this world.
Right.
But I just think he needed to communicate a little better, and I think he'll be good.
Yeah. Because he's going to be great still.
Yeah,
He's one of the best players we have in our league.
yeah. So the next question I ask is, how do you think how do you think they're gonna play? I know we haven't got to this part yet, but how do you think they're gonna play as like an aspect when all three of them come together, like him, Harden, and KD, like when he comes in?
Well, I still think that KD's going to be the primary ball handler.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's the best scorer on the
They
team.
asked if they said if you could give the ball to Kyrie, Harden, or KD in a game last game shot situation, they was like, who you giving to? I'm like, I'm always gonna give it to KD.
Yeah. Anybody will come and say was going to give it to who I think is the best scorer of all time. His brother's 7 feet tall. He's still quick as a guard, but he has every shot in the book. He can hurt you from the low post because he's so tall. He can shoot over everybody on the court, and he still has, he's pretty skinny, so he doesn't really take toll on his knees. So he can still be kind of athletic. And he has very good defense. A couple of years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, he was like second or third in defensive player of the year voting.
Yeah,
And I think that's one of the most underrated parts of his game is his defense. And then not only that, he has the good mid range. And only that, he's lethal from the 3-pointer. He can shoot from anywhere on the court. He has range. He can shoot from anywhere. So, but if I have to guess on how they will play, primary ball handler would probably be Kevin Durant.
Move up to your number
And I
two
think
spot there, just behind the
I really
Lakers. They're
think
coming
that
off back-to-back
Kyrie and Harden are
blowouts
going to
against the
have
Kings.
kind of sort of what CP and Harden had. How CP, when he got there, he kind of took that role back, and he let Harden do his thing. I think Harden and Kyrie gonna have to do the same thing because they're both gonna have to sacrifice. One of them's gonna have to sacrifice.
yeah,
And I think that the best person to do it in a regular season, I'd rather say I want to see Kyrie sacrifice in the playoffs because in the playoffs we have numerously seen James Harden decreased majorly in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
he.
So honestly, I honestly think that KD is always going to be the number one option. And in the regular season, James Harden might be the number two. But in the playoffs, I strongly believe that Kyrie be the number two and James might be the number three.
Yeah,
And not only that, all three of them boys can shoot. They can shoot from anywhere on the court. James Harden, he has range. Kyrie, he has range. And they're like two of the most hardest. You have three of the most hardest people to stop in history on one team. And so the team will
yeah,
really just have to take their time on just
yeah,
not rushing a shot, not shooting bad shots. It's impossible to get a bad shot. You got three of the most best isolation players we have ever
yeah.
seen.
And plus, like, we got some really good free throw shooters on that team. Like, that
Yeah,
whole team,
that's a really good
like,
team.
KD, Kyrie, and Harden are over 88%
And
career
not
free throw
not
shooting.
only that, in the fourth quarter, all three of those guys. I
Yes.
just did the post earlier. I
I
think
think,
KD
yeah, that's,
averages 1.9, Kyrie averages 8.8, and Harden averages 7. It was somewhere like around there.
yeah.
All four of those guys, they can score on the floor.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking they're gonna be really scary. Like, if I'm on the other team, I'm nervous. In the fourth quarter, you gotta be careful for all three of them. That is scary because any day they could give the ball to Harden and he could get to work. Any day they could get the ball to Kyrie, he could get to work. And KD got the pull up. He just run up on you, pull up because nobody's blocking that. He's 7 feet and he in the
Yeah,
air. Nobody's
exactly.
blocking that. Literally.
Exactly.
So that's just like I think that trio is gonna be really crazy if they can get it right
Yeah,
because if they
offensively,
yes
offensively, I think that they're set. But what they need is defense because we'll look at it on further on. I won't really say too much on it, but I'm watching the Magic game and Nikola Vucevic is just getting
he's
whatever
going
he wants
crazy. But
down.
I will say,
They have no defense.
yeah, I will say though, Nick Vucevic is that boy. I'm not gonna
And
lie.
he's
Like
very
he's
underrated
very
and he's
underrated
talked
because he
about
is
a
that
lot.
boy. Yes, he's
Yes,
that
he's one
boy.
of the most versatile big men we have in our game, and he doesn't get talked about enough.
Yeah. So with that, I said we just go ahead and hop right into it. We're gonna talk about this Nets versus Magic game. So one thing I will say is, um, I'm not gonna go too much in depth on like how the Nets could have did better because they literally if you like watching the game, I was watching it live. You could see it was a lot of planning. They called no plays when Harden was on the court. This is his first day playing with him. He had no practices. He had just pulled up, right? So a lot of the turnovers and stuff that was happening, that was
Yeah, very
Harden.
sloppy.
Yeah, I will give him the pass on the turnovers for this game because a lot of it you could tell he was trying to throw up lobs to DeAndre Jordan.
Yep.
It was a lot of
They
missed.
couldn't
They was just
connect.
trying to they was just trying to get the connection right. So I'm gonna give him that, but you got to give this was KD's first 40-point game since he got injured. This is Harden is the eighth player to have a triple double on a returning game, um, and he was the first person to get a 30-point triple double on a debut with a team.
Yeah, honestly, I think that what Harden did as soon as he got there was very it was I don't want to say it was magical. It just something that caught us by surprise. A
Yeah,
couple of days ago before he got traded, you seen the picture of him. He was all bloated and everything.
yeah, but I think he was
Yeah,
just
and
doing
as
that.
soon
That
as
was
he
just
got there, the
yeah,
man is like, he's
insane.
strong. Yeah, he's strong. And to just come,
Yeah,
he came off the plane. The brother probably went to another strip club or something, and he came off the plane and just dropped a 30-point triple double with ease. Man, that's amazing. But the problem with the Nets team is that they have so much offense, but not a lot of defense, and they
yeah,
play so sloppy. And even do that like tonight. We'll see tonight when they play the Bucks. They're going to be playing Giannis and them bad boys, and they got Drew Holiday.
yeah.
Drew Holiday is known for his good
I
defense, and
think
he
Drew
still
Holiday's still
has.
underrated to this day.
Yeah, he's still underrated.
Still
He doesn't
underrated.
get
Yep.
talked about enough. A couple of years back,
Yeah.
everybody's talking about how Damian Lillard is probably the best player in the NBA. Well, a
But
couple
you
of years
got,
back when he
I
was
think
doing
Drew
it, he
Holiday.
put Drew Holiday on him,
Oh
and Drew
yeah,
Holiday shut
Drew
him
Holiday
down.
is one of the best two-way guards in the league. No, no
That's
lie,
one of the
no lie.
two-way guards. Yes, and he doesn't get talked about enough. And we're going to
Yeah,
see that tonight. And especially with Giannis. Giannis is he's a very interior, base player. And Vucevic did whatever he wants. Now imagine what happens. We
Giannis
have
gonna
a
do
six
the reigning
eleven
MVP.
demigod running at you. And we're
Yeah,
gonna see that tonight. You can do that against the Magic. The Magic will have a lot of firepower.
yeah,
And they hung. What really impressed me was they hung pretty close without Jonathan Isaac. That
yes.
was
And
something they
the one
took
thing
out.
I will say is they if Aaron Gordon played a better game, they would have won because Aaron Gordon played 31 minutes. He had 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 11 points. If Aaron
Yeah,
Gordon played better, because he was missing shots, like he was shooting the ball, he had open looks, but he was missing a lot of good shots.
yeah.
If he
He
was
was not playing. Yeah, he
Yeah,
wasn't
if
playing
he
good.
was
Just him.
knocking those down, because literally, they had like the Nets didn't play garbage like point scoring wise, but there was really only like them three people that stood out that most of the time, and
Yeah,
it was
they were.
KD, Joe
Mhm.
Harris, and
Hard.
Harden, and
Yeah, it
they was the main scorers, and Jeff Green had 10 points, but it was Joe Harris with 17, Harden had 32, and KD had 42. If
exactly.
like those were their main scorers, right? And yet again, I will say, like I said, they were not calling plays. So once they get in practice, I know they're going to be more dangerous.
Yeah,
But
because it was his first game there. They're
yeah,
still getting chemistry. DeAndre Jordan, he's getting pretty washed
oh
now.
yeah.
And they're gonna have to do
That's
something.
why I low key. That's why I low key. Like I know they had to get Harden, but when I saw the trade details, I'm gonna talk about that too. When they traded for Harden, they traded Jared Allen. I was like, oh my god, and they traded Torian
Yeah, and
Prince.
that's
I
where
was
you messed
hurt.
up. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was one thing that was keeping the team together. You got that big guy right there with the afro, man. Like it's the '90s. You gonna do what you do, big fella.
yeah.
But
So
yeah, you need that because honestly, you can't. It's gonna be hard to have Kyrie and Harden on the same team. So honestly, Kyrie has value. Harden has value.
yeah,
You trade one of those guys and you get some depth, and you can finally hang with them top tier leagues.
yeah,
AD is gonna do whatever he wants down there. LeBron's gonna be able to do whatever he wants down there. When Porzingis gets back, he's gonna be doing what he wants down there because he's a pretty mobile 7'3" center. Jokic, he's really gonna test their
yeah.
defense because Jokic is one of the most skilled bigs of all time at this point.
Yes,
Like he
sir.
has the vision of Larry. That's what I hate when
He
people
can
say
send a
Larry
ball down the
Bird.
court. Everything.
I hate when people say Larry Bird won last in his era. We're
Yeah,
sitting here watching Jokic playing a Larry Bird's game.
yeah,
He has the high arcing shot. It's going to be hard to block that. He has the court vision. He can rebound. He's going to stretch that defense
yeah.
out. He can single. And then you got Jamal Murray and all these other
Jamal
weapons.
Murray, that duo is ridiculous, bro. They are
Man, that's
hooping.
ridiculous.
They are hooping, bro.
They're
They
so
can
blocked.
that is so scary. Like the fact that they can drop 30 to get like 30 as a single person every night. You getting 60 from them. You getting 50 from them every single night. That is
Exactly.
crazy. And I did
And,
and I
and
knew
that's the
Jam
problem.
yeah,
You have Harden, Kyrie, and Katie on the same court.
yeah.
None of those guys are going to hang with Jamal
Yeah,
Murray and Jokic.
yeah,
You
that
take
duo is
one of those
crazy.
guys.
And
Yeah,
I will say this: KD, when he was before he got injured, he was getting better defensively every year. Like he's
yeah,
been
he
getting way
was.
better. Like he's becoming a better defensive player.
Yeah, like I said, a
So
couple years back, he was
yeah,
top three in defensive player of the
yeah.
year,
So yeah.
2016.
So like I'm not worried about Katie. Like you were talking about, I'm worried about the Harden and the Kyrie. Yes, I think somewhat Harden's defense is underrated to an aspect, but he's no lockdown defender. He's not
He's not locked
yeah.
down.
He's not a
He's like a
lockdown.
Curry. He's like an average
Yeah.
defender.
So and Kyrie, he's a point guard. He's not really a two-way guard. He's more, he's pure scoring and handles.
Yeah,
So his defense is always going to be kind of iffy. So like I said, yeah, when it comes down to that, I don't have them right now as a. I do think they're going to go to the playoffs. They're going to be in there, but
yeah.
I don't have them as a secure spot for the finals yet. I need to see Kyrie,
Yeah,
Harden,
I
and
need all
KD
three of
play as a
them to
cohesive unit,
exactly.
and I need to see them go against a really good team. I need to
Yeah,
see them
because
go against a really
if
good
that
team.
Magic team had Jonathan Isaac, we'll be sitting here talking about they did the wrong trade.
Yeah,
Because
and
he's 6'10", 6'11", and he's fast and he has good defense. He
yes.
would have stretched Kevin Durant out.
Oh yeah, Jonathan Isaac is
Probably wouldn't
improving
have
really
had
well.
42 points. He probably would have had about 27 and
Yeah,
28.
and that's what. Oh, and that's what I want to give them a lot of credit for. When the Magic got Markel Fultz, and Jonathan Isaac in them, they were always talking about Markel Fultz and they're gonna die out there because the Magic had a really bad rookie development program, right? But as we
Mhm.
look right now, Markel Fultz is on the rise, but well, obviously before he had this career, season-ending injury, right? Jonathan Isaac is improving, right? And a lot of people don't want to speak on it, but Dwayne Bacon, who I've
Yeah,
always liked since the Nets, since the Hornets, he is hooping out there. He
yeah,
had 10
he's
points
hooping out
today,
there.
but he was
But
hooping out
then,
there, right?
then
And they
I don't even
had
think Evan Fournier played.
Cole
I don't
Anthony too.
think
Yeah,
I
Evan
don't
Fournier did
think
not play.
yeah, I
Uh,
don't think he played, and that's another sharpshooter they could have used out there.
yes,
You would have traded pat him out there instead
yeah,
of Eric Gordon. That's an extra like 12 points that he could
yes.
have put out there.
And Cole Anthony is.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
man.
Cole Anthony gonna be a baller, bro. Cole
Yes,
Anthony is
man.
hooping
He's
out here.
hooping. He is hooping.
He had 3 points, 8 assists, and 16 points. I'm telling you, give him 4 years. I think he's gonna be an all star. 4 years, he gonna be an
Yeah,
all
no
star.
doubt,
Cole
no
Anthony
doubt.
gonna
He has
hoop
super
out, bro.
potential. Super
Yes,
potential.
bro. Yes, bro. So the next thing I want to talk about probably would be this trade. Okay, so I'm gonna give you out the trade details, and I want you to, cause I already know who I think won the trade, but I'm gonna say this: the Rockets got Oladipo, some Dante Exum, and some other. I'm not gonna butcher his name, right? They got 4 unprotected first round picks for they got the Nets 2022, 24, 26, and Milwaukee's 22, right? And they got another 4 unprotected pick swaps, right? The Nets got James Harden. The Pacers got Karis LeVert, the 23rd second round pick from Houston, and then the Cavaliers got Jared Allen and Taurean Prince, right? So what I want to ask you is, yes, we know, the Pacers and the Cavaliers got people, but we don't know who's the real 2 people of this trade, right? So who won this trade? Do you think the Rockets or the Nets won this trade?
I already think the Rockets won this trade because they just got a whole bunch deeper, and you
Yeah,
got Oladipo. He's one of the best underrated players. He pushed LeBron to 8 games when he was on the Cavs. And, if he had this Rocky squad, he probably would have bounced him out the first round. That's coming from a LeBron fan who I think is the GOAT. You know what I mean? But Oladipo is very underrated. He's
yeah,
one of the best two-way players we have in this game. I really hate that he doesn't get talked about enough. He reminds me of like, guys like Jimmy Butler, Drew Holiday. He's in that category with two-way players in the game. He can get a shot. He has the midi. He can hit the three, and he's a good attacker. And he's just gonna get better from here. And you
yeah,
press him up with somebody like Christian Wood and DeMarcus Cousins, man. That team's gonna be nasty. Because Christian Wood, that boy is tall and he can move. He reminds me of Kevin Durant just a little bit.
yeah,
He don't really have a shot like Kevin Durant, but he can go out there and get a bucket he's gonna be good. He has potential as well. Like
yeah.
that Rockets team is gonna be a very hard team to knock out in these next couple of years.
Yes, and I think I agree with you on this because I had the Rockets winning too, just off of the fact that not only because obviously losing James Harden is a big piece of the Rockets, but if you watch the Rockets, they are still hooping out there. Christian Wood going crazy. John Wall is basically playing like he did before he got injured. Like they
Oh
have,
yeah, I
yeah,
totally forgot they had
yeah,
John Wall too.
they got some
Oh
really good
man.
pieces over there. And
Yeah, they're gonna be able to
Demarcus
rebound the
Cousins,
ball so good. You
yeah,
got that Marcus Cousins, Christian Wood, PJ Tucker. That
yes,
team is still hustle.
that team is
All they
still
need is
hooping,
just a
bro.
good coach and then sky's the limit
Yes,
for the
they
team.
can, and they can still draft some really good pieces. Victor Oladipo,
Yeah,
he came off the injury, but if he can still hoop out, they got a lot of picks. They're doing exactly what the Pelicans did a few years ago when they got Zion Williamson. They're just grabbing
exactly.
picks. I think OKC did it too. They're just
Yeah,
grabbing a
yeah.
lot of.
Okay, he is doing it
They're
as
grabbing
well.
picks left and right when they're grabbing people. They traded away. Westbrook got John Wall and a first. They're going crazy
Yeah,
right now.
they're going crazy right
Yes,
now.
and they
They're
traded
going
John Wall, and John
crazy.
Wall still dropping 20 points per game. They're
Yeah,
going
he's still
crazy.
looking like it's
Yes,
back
it's
2016
yes,
John Wall.
it's like just like that all over again. I think they have a really if Christian Wood keeps playing like he is right now, because even LeBron James when they was on the free throw line, he told Marcus Gasol, he
Yeah,
said guard him.
yeah,
He's a threat.
yeah. Hold
He was
him
like guard
down. I
him,
remember
hold
that
him
play. I
down,
remember the
like
clip.
he
Yeah,
was serious, bro. And so like I'm saying, Christian Wood. I don't know if he's gonna get All Star this year, but he can get it in the next few years and he
oh
can get
no, yeah,
consistent.
most definitely next year.
Yes, and
But if he keeps hooping like that,
he keeps hooping like this.
he's
He'll be
gonna
All
do
Star
good.
this year if he keep hooping like he is. If he's hooping like he
Yeah,
is right now, if he hoops like this for the rest of the season, he gonna be All Star. But I'm saying,
because he needs the
yes,
recognition he deserves.
yes, I think Christian Wood gonna be very good. But like this Rockets team right now is not trash. I don't feel like anything major changed when Harden left, because Harden wasn't hooping like that when he was there this season anyways, because he's trying
Yeah,
to get
because
traded.
he was like averaging
Yeah,
like 18 points
yeah,
a
he's
game,
got
and
like
he
18.
was
Yeah,
shooting for like 43 from the field. He was like a
yeah.
silver all,
So
silver
yeah,
player.
so like I said, I don't have anything crazy going on about like the Nets. They got what they got. They're trying to win right now. Obviously, the thing that I feel like hurt the Nets in this trade is Karis LeVert,
Yeah,
Jared Allen, and Taurean Prince. Like I said earlier, them is 3 All Star caliber players in the future. I feel like Taurean Prince is underrated. He's going to be very good in the future when he gets some play time. Jared Allen's improving very well, and Karis LeVert, he's already there. He's already there. I feel like
yeah,
he's already
he
there.
really is.
He could
Yeah,
have he would have hooped up this year if it wasn't for his injury in his kidney or whatever. But
yeah,
Karis LeVert, if he didn't show y'all, if you didn't know who he was before the bubble, he showed you in the bubble. Because in that last game of the bubble, he scored like what 36 points or something. I
yeah.
see
Even before the bubble,
yeah,
he had like I
he
think
was
a
hooping
50 point
before that.
game.
Yeah, he was hooping before that. Karis LeVert is a hooper, bro. And I feel like the best thing, and I was always thinking about it, I was like, it's the same thing I feel about the Hornets, but I'm going to talk about that later too in another episode, obviously, when we talk about the Hornets and all that. But they have too many hoopers out there in the Nets. Spencer Dinwiddie is somebody who averages 20 points. With all these people now, he's not going to be able to average all that. Karis
Right.
LeVert is somebody who could average 25 out there. With all these people, he's not going to be hooping like that. If
Right.
they move Karis LeVert, he about to play on the Pacers. Next year, I got Karis LeVert averaging at least 23 a game. At least.
Yes.
He's gonna be
Yeah.
hooping. He's gonna be hooping.
Right.
That's a real hooper. Jared Allen on the Cavaliers. I know it's so funny, but Sexland, that
They
whole
going
duo,
yeah.
they going crazy. With Jared Allen,
Yeah.
they just gonna be even more crazy. And I wanted them to play with.
I think they're getting like they have like 4 centers on their team now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
see that post the other day. It made like this little joke. You can run like all centers. Yeah, at every
yeah,
position. I was like, man, that's funny.
yeah.
But yeah, they're
Cleveland,
gonna have a lot of rim protection and
yeah.
they're gonna get a lot of rebounds. And six, like man, in a couple of years, the NBA is gonna be in good
Yeah,
hands.
it's gonna be good, and that's what I said. I said the thing that's so crazy about the NBA right now is when all these people, these all stars and these legends leave, like the LeBrons, the Currys, the KDs, all
KD,
those.
Martin,
It's gonna be so interesting because you don't. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Also, we got people like Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, De'Aaron Fox,
Melo, even Lamelo, man,
Lamelo. Yes, all
Zion.
these people. Zion. Even though we know that they're gonna be all stars in the future, it's gonna be crazy because all these new people. There's so many different play styles in the NBA now. You don't know what's gonna happen. So yeah,
Exactly.
I think the Rockets did a really good job on this trade. They traded a Harden who honestly probably wasn't even gonna be there for that long anyways. They got a whole bunch of good. They got Victor Oladipo, and I don't know. I still have a sweet spot for Dante Exum because I feel like he can be really good in the future.
Oh yeah, and
And
he has good size too.
yes,
Was it like
because
6'6", 6'5"?
yes, he's like 6'6" or something like that.
Yeah,
He
man.
was like
Yeah,
Lonzo's height.
different size and some,
Yeah,
yeah.
he has some really good size, and I feel like he can really play, but he just
Like
gets injured a lot.
honestly, in my opinion, the Rockets are really a good coach to keep them dedicated and make them work
Yeah,
harder away from being in the next couple of years a
yeah,
championship team.
yeah. I feel
That's
like
what I
they'll be
think.
really
They're
a
going to be
championship team.
championship team
They're
in the
gonna be
next couple of
championship
years.
caliber. All right. So now we're gonna talk about the games that happened yesterday, which is 17th of January. And first, we're gonna talk about this Knicks Celtics game. All right.
Yeah,
Um,
I couldn't wait to
105 to 75.
I couldn't
Okay.
wait to talk about this.
I'm gonna be honest. I like this Knicks team. I
I
like the
do too.
pieces that they have, and I don't think they're gonna
I
do
do
anything
too.
this year. But they have a really good core. The Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. I'm just saying the players I like. R.J. Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly, uh, Obi Toppin, Austin Rivers been hooping. I like Ignis, Dennis Smith. Like they got some really good pieces on here.
They do.
Obi
They do.
Toppin's good as well. I don't know if I already said him, but yeah. So they have some really good pieces. I think the only thing that they're struggling with right now is they don't know who they want to start. And
Right.
I say this, Alfred Payton is garbage on the Knicks, bro. I'm
Yes,
just
he
saying
is.
this right now. He's
He's
garbage on
garbage.
the Knicks. They
They
need
need
to.
to get him out of there.
Emmanuel Quickly is their point guard. This man, 17 points off the bench, right? 17 points, 8 assists off the bench. Alfred Payton out here starting 29 minutes, had 23
9 points.
minutes. He had 9 points, three assists, 4 rebounds. That is
They,
not. That is not. If you don't see that you need to start some of these people now, then you're tripping, bro. Because I feel
yeah.
like Mitchell Robinson should have been starting last year. I'm happy they got him
Yes, he
playing this
should.
year.
He's gonna be really
Yes,
good too.
Julius Randle is hooping out of his mind these past 2 years. He's
For
been
real,
improving
man.
like crazy. He's gonna be an all star one of these years. Austin Rivers didn't hoop this year. I mean this game, but he's been hooping this year too. So and obviously RJ Barrett gonna hoop, bro. RJ Barrett gonna hoop.
Yeah,
So
he is, bro. Yeah, as a
I
matter of
really,
fact, what I really want to say is, bro, like, I mean, yeah, like this is just one game. Like we can't really count
yeah.
on because Jason Tatum didn't
Yeah,
play and
just
Kemba
Tatum didn't
played.
play. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
We,
it's Kemba first
we
game
can't really
back.
count on them to, but if this Knicks team right here plays consistent, they're going to be very good in just a couple of years.
Yes.
Julius Randle, he had 20 points, 3 steals, 4 assists, and 12 rebounds,
Yeah.
40 from the three-point line, 50 from the field. R.J. Barrett, he had 19, 11
11
rebounds,
rebounds. That's a double
11
double. Come on
rebounds, man.
now.
Two
Yes,
steals,
sir.
3 assists, and he shot 46 from the field. And Reggie Bullock, who I think is still underrated too,
Yeah.
good 3-and-D guard.
That's
He shot
11 and 7. That's 11 and 7
yes,
right
bro,
there.
11-and-7, and he doesn't get the recognition he deserves.
Yeah.
Like this Knicks team, Julius Randle, a 29 plus minus, R.J. Barrett, 32 plus minus, Reggie Bullock, 36 plus minus, Mitchell
Yeah.
Robinson, 28 plus minus.
Yes,
After
sir.
Payton, he needs to get out of there. Manuel quickly, he is going to be good, bro. He's
Yeah,
way
he's gonna
yeah,
be
he's
good.
way,
Yeah, he's gonna be good.
yeah,
Emmanuel quickly
yeah,
gonna be that boy. I'm telling you.
yeah,
And the thing that hurt them, the thing that hurt the Celtics a lot though was shooting 15% from three. These dudes went
yeah.
7 for 46, bro.
Yeah,
From
you
three,
can't get
you
two
cannot do that
points.
in this era of basketball. You cannot shoot like that from three. In this
Yeah,
era of
and you
basketball,
can't
you
rely on the
cannot.
big man to bring you
You
back either.
can.
You're gonna have a lot of momentum and a lot of
But
3 point shots.
but yet
If
again,
you shooting 7 for 46 from the 3 point line, bro, yeah,
yeah.
you're not gonna do anything.
And the thing I'll give I will say this about the Celtics. Obviously, they did not have Tatum, and they didn't. And Kimba's fresh off the injury, right?
Yeah,
But this tape, like, put Kimba aside, because honestly, they do not need Kimba Walker.
they
I will
don't.
say this: this
They
Jalen
don't.
Brown Tatum duo is they the next up. I'm telling you, because this is
Yes, yes, they are.
if people thought Jalen Brown wasn't gonna be hooping like that this year,
And
but
he was just getting better
yes,
every year,
every year,
every year.
And Tatum just blew up, right? So the fact that Tatum is hooping and they got Jalen Brown and they can hoop together, they are hooping together. Because the main problem is some people will hoop better when they don't have the other star with them. The fact they can hoop together and still do the same stuff, they're gonna be the Celtics are gonna be up back to that top. And yes, Kemba Walker's a good addition to the team. I feel like Kemba Walker's stats are probably gonna go down this year, just off of the
Yeah.
fact that
Yeah,
Jason
I feel like
Tatum
the
and
Celtics need. I feel
yeah,
like the Celtics need a really good big who can shoot and defend.
yes,
Because Tristan Thompson, he's out there. He has 6 rebounds.
yeah.
This man needs to retire, honestly, bro. Like he has 6 rebounds, and RJ Barrett had up more than him. Like Tristan Thompson is not going to get you the job done.
Can
He's
I
just
be
taking the money.
can I be honest?
Yeah,
I think they should move. They should move Kimba. Like
yeah,
they should
yeah.
probably
They need
trade
to put
Kimba
Kemba and Tristan up, put them up
for
for
the block.
something, put them
Yes,
up for something.
and I
They
think
should have been the ones to pursue Ibaka. They
yeah,
should have had
and I
Ibaka.
think I don't know where they're gonna get it from because I don't think the Celtics I don't think the Pelicans will give up Alonzo Ball, but they need a pass first point guard honestly
Yeah,
because
they need a
they
to
need a
help
pass
Marcus
first go
Smart
yeah
defensive end,
they
right?
need a pass first point guard with some good defense to just give the ball to Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum. They got some good rookies out here. Grant Williams, he didn't play a good game this year. I mean
Yeah,
yesterday,
he
but
was a lot.
I think he's gonna be a really solid, if not a solid starter, he's gonna be a really solid bench player. He's gonna be a really solid role
Yeah,
player in the beginning of his career. Peyton Pritchard, he can hoop. Obviously, he's been showing he could hoop. Somebody who
yeah,
I think, obviously though he's short. I've been following him since college. Tremont Waters can hoop, bro. I don't care how short he is. That boy can hoop, bro. So
yes, he
yeah,
can.
so
Yeah, he's not good this game, bro. But
yeah,
I watch him
yeah,
games. Yeah,
he can
that
hoop.
brother there can hoop,
He can
bro.
hoop, and obviously you got the development of Taco Fall. If he get up in there, if he get better, he's obviously a really raw prospect.
Yeah, and I'm
But
telling you, yeah. If he gets his body right and he gets his conditioning right, they can
yeah,
really use him.
yes, if Taco Fall becomes a real NBA talent, he's gonna be nasty. I'm
Yeah,
being
he's like
serious.
7'5",
And he can
7.
shoot the rock. He can shoot the rock
Man,
a little
come
bit
on,
too.
man. Yeah. Imagine setting the screen. Imagine somebody 7'5" setting the screen and then popping.
Yes.
You bang them down low.
Nobody's blocking that.
Nobody's gonna stop
Nobody's
that.
blocking that.
Nobody is gonna stop
Nobody.
that.
He the tallest player in the
Nobody's
NBA
stopping that.
basically, so nobody gonna block it like that. Bro,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
He's the GOAT,
that's
man. So he's the GOAT. Taco, yeah.
If Taco Hooper, I'm putting him in GOAT conversation.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Oh,
MVP, he's won the MVP player of the year. He's won the
bro,
every
I'm
award
telling
this
you,
year.
if he could just make a dunk standing up, bro. He barely
I'm
jumping
telling
like
yeah, he don't even
yeah.
have to jump. He's averaging like 50, 20, and 20 a game. He's gonna be like Wilt
Will
Chamberlain.
Chamberlain stats, yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
Wilt
saying.
Chamberlain stats, bro. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so like whatchamacallit though, like bro, the Knicks core lineup though, like I said, all serious, the Knicks core lineup, they can really hoop not this year. I think they will play better this year. This year is more like a testing year. But next year, obviously, whoever they draft next year, they can draft a solid player. No, he don't have to be no starting material, just a role player. They put the starting lineup that we got: Emmanuel quickly, Julius Randle, RJ Barrett, all of them. Put them in the starting lineup. Obi Toppin improves. If Obi's averaging 18 to 20 points next year, they playoffs because
Yeah.
we already know everybody.
I really think they can make it this year as a solid
You think
6 or
so?
7 seed.
Okay, I
I
can see
really
that.
think if they play like
Let
this,
me look
bro,
at the
and
East standings.
consistently play like this, I really think they're playoff bound.
Let me look.
I
I'm
really
looking at
think they are.
I'm looking at the East standings right now. Oh, so we got. Yeah, they
I,
could
I
because
really think they are.
yeah, because they're in sixth right now. right?
Yeah, and there's no
And
telling what kind of
yeah,
injuries or
the
trades can
Heat,
happen right
the
now.
Heat are not
I really
hooping.
think. I
The Heat are
really
not
think.
hooping right now. The
Yeah,
Raptors are not hooping right
actually
now.
somebody who the one team that I think that really the only two teams I think right now that has potential on taking them. I think the Raptors will find their way, but they're not one of the teams.
Yeah,
The Bulls and the Hornets. I think that they can find their way throughout the season.
yeah.
The
The
Hornets are
Bulls.
hooping. LaMelo and Miles Bridges, that connection is amazing.
I'm gonna talk
And
about. I'm
Zach
gonna talk about
Levine on
Bulls.
the Bulls,
Yes.
man, they need to give Zach Levine some
So
help.
I'm gonna talk.
He needs to.
Like I said, I'm
He
gonna talk
needs
about the
to.
Bulls because they coming up. They actually next. So we could actually transition into that right now
Yeah, yeah.
because there's something I want to say about the Bulls. Zach Levine, Kobe White, and whatchamacallit,
All
Wendell, Lowry
right.
Markkinen, Patrick Williams. Them is
Yeah.
some hoopers. They said
And
they
they got a squad
yes.
there,
They
bro.
said they were so
They
mad.
just whooped the Mavericks
Yes,
yesterday.
yes, they were so mad about Patrick Williams being a fourth round pick the fourth pick in the draft in the first round. This man is proving everybody wrong. He is hooping out
Yeah.
here. He is showing
Yes,
why he's
yeah.
the fourth pick in the
Yes,
draft.
he is.
Yes, he like I said, this game he did not play as well. Obviously, rookies are not consistent like that. Not every rookie's gonna be consistent, but he is.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I think
yeah.
he's
And he just
averaging.
found
He's
their way.
averaging like somewhere like 11 points per game. He's got like he's shooting like 40% from three and from the field. Period. He's hooping right now.
And then, bro, and then look at this, bro. You got Larry Marketing. He had 29. And
Yes.
Zach, he had 10 this game. Well, yeah,
He
Garrett
had a
Temple,
double
he had
double too. He
10.
had a double double
Otto,
though.
yeah, he
So
did. You got
10
Otto Porter
assists.
Jr., who's still a good shooter. He had
Yes.
15. That is
That he's
young. He
young.
had
Yeah.
15. This team here, bro, I think that once they get that chemistry, they
Oh
can
yeah.
find their way in the playoff.
I'm
And
telling you.
I really think they're like an 8-7 lock-in seed.
Yeah.
They are,
Kobe White did not hoop out this game, but I will say this:
yeah,
in the future, if this contract does not go right with this Lowry marketing, because he's about to be a free agent next year, if this contract situation does not go right, I'm telling you, Kobe White, Zach Levine gonna be an all-star duo in the future. Kobe
yes, they
White,
are.
I've seen this man when he was hooping in college. This man a hooper. He's on some different stuff because he has
Yes,
handles.
he is.
He has handles and he can shoot the rock from deep. And Zach
And he can still
Levine,
slash, and he has
yes.
credentials to run when he's
And
finishing too.
people don't give Zach Levine the recognition that he needs. This man
He
can jump
doesn't.
out the
Nobody does.
gym and shoot the ball from anywhere.
Come on,
So
man.
he's a
Nobody does.
because if he dropped to the paint,
Look at the game he just had against the Clippers the other day.
yeah. Because you don't know. Because if you drop to the paint, you moving out the way. If you shoot the ball, you ain't blocking that. So
And it's not like he just started doing. He was doing this.
he's
He
doing
was
this for
doing
years.
before.
Yes, he's been doing this
He's
for
been
years.
doing this
His whole
consistently.
career. His whole career.
Him, Devin Booker, they don't get the recognition they
Yes.
deserve.
Oh yeah. And Bradley Bill. I feel like Bradley Bill don't get recognition either.
Yeah, Bradley Beal. He wasn't an All Star. He was averaged like 30 points.
And he's leading the league. He's leading the league in points right now too.
30
Like, that's
points.
what I'm saying.
He had
Averaging
like
30
two
points.
point games, and he wasn't an
Yes.
All Star.
No All Star. No All Star. Larry
Man.
Markkinen hooped up this. Larry Markkinen always been a threat. I knew Larry Markkinen was good since he was playing at what? He was from Arizona. Yeah, he was hooping up in Arizona. He broke the rookie 3-point record that his first year in the NBA.
Yeah,
He's
he
been hooping
did.
ever
Yeah, he
since.
did.
Yeah. So they have a really
Yeah,
good
I
team.
call
Garrett
I call him a
Temple.
little dirty.
Yeah, Garrett Temple is a really good bench player. He's a really good role player. Thaddeus Young is a leader. That's the main reason why he's there. He's a veteran leader because they have
And he
a
has
really
a big body. He's
yeah.
6'9".
That's it because this is a really young team.
Yes, yes. That's
so
gonna be the key thing these next couple of years for these young teams, bro. That's
Yeah.
what's gonna put them apart from these other people. Because these veterans are gonna get out the league soon.
yeah.
Sometime
So
this decade.
the Bulls are up. I think they were literally at rock bottom years ago. There's no way they can go but up. They are on the rise. I think they're gonna play really good.
They're gonna be good.
So now on to the Mavericks. There's one thing. There's the only thing I can say about the Mavericks is
They need
the role
KP.
players. They need role players. They need really good role players.
Nah, I really think they just need KP.
They need. I mean, Porzingis played this game though, because he had
Oh yeah, he sure did.
yeah,
he sure
he had
did.
20 points, 8 assists, and obviously Luka had a 36-point triple double, 36 points, 15 assists, 16 rebounds.
Yeah,
if we lose this game, I'm mad. I'd be mad personally. But I just
Yeah.
say they need role players, bro. Because Willie Cauley-Stein, he had 5 rebounds, 10 points. I'm not mad at it because Willie Cauley-Stein is not like that, right?
Right,
Josh
right.
Green, 32 minutes, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 points. Trey Burke, 29 minutes, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 points, right? James Johnson, 21 minutes, 2 rebounds, 10 points, right? Terrell Terry, 15 minutes, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 4 points. And everything after that is not good. Literally, the only double point scores was Porzingis, Willie Cauley-Stein, Luka Doncic and James Johnson. Everybody else was average, had like less than 5 points, other than
Yeah, yeah.
West Iwundu.
They need consistency and
Yeah,
depth.
they need
Yeah, I
they
think I
need
think I think the thing that really hurt them is the fact that Tim Hardaway didn't play.
yeah, Tim
I think
Hardaway.
I think
I
that's what
forgot. Yeah,
I think
Tim
that's
Hardaway, a
what
hooper, bro. Yes.
yeah, and I feel like he's like a floor general because like he brings that energy, bro, and he's one of the best shooters in our league too, who I think is really slept on as well.
Yeah.
I think that's what really
And
hurt them.
the
But
thing
still,
is,
this team on paper is just so much better than the Bulls
yeah.
that shouldn't happen at all.
Yeah, and the thing is, the thing I think the funny thing is these teams are struggling and it's their 3 point shooting, right? The
Yeah.
Bulls shot 28%, bro. The Mavericks shot 25. This is
Shot
not a
20, yeah,
shooting
they got
game.
25.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is not a
yeah.
shooting game.
Yeah, this is not a shooting game. It was a very ugly game.
This is not
Very
a
ugly.
shooting game, bro.
It was a
So
very ugly game.
so I think it's just a lot of it was a lot of just old tight basketball, a lot of mid range jumpers, a lot of layups because the
Yeah,
threes
it was
was
a
not
grind out
dropping.
game.
Yeah,
It was a very
it
grind out
was a
game.
real
It was
it was
about
a
who wanted it more, and the
yeah.
Bulls wanted it more.
It was about it don't matter how we gonna get it, just as long as we get it type game.
Yeah, type game. I feel like
Yeah.
half the fight type
Yeah.
game.
So it was a lot of they had equal rebounds. They have both had 47 rebounds. The Mavericks had 17 offensive, the Bulls had 5, right? But the Bulls are here dropping dimes. The Bulls had 32 assists.
Yep.
The Mavericks had 18 and Luka had 15 assists. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on?
so like
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
yeah, so like it's just a lot of like I said, 64 points in the paint. The Mavericks had 58 points in the paint. That's half of their points in the layup. Everything else is middies. Like
yeah.
so,
Like this is terrible.
yeah. So it wasn't a good all cohesive basketball game, but it was a really fun game to
Yeah,
watch.
but it was just like one of those games like you just never know what can happen.
Yeah,
Game.
yeah,
We seen it with the 2017 Warriors when they was getting
yeah,
blown out. 2016 when that Bulls team came in, I mean, not Bulls, that Bucks team, with Moose and
yeah,
Giannis and
yeah,
all them boys, yeah, they came in, they smoked them. So like, yeah, it was just one of them games.
yeah,
But still, like on paper, like this shouldn't happen.
yeah. The
Both
only thing,
had
yeah,
15 assists, y'all had 18 in total. Something's not
the
right.
Mavericks got to get their shooting better though. Like even
Yeah,
Luka got to get his shooting better. They need to shoot better
exactly,
because if
exactly.
they don't get their shot right, they're not gonna go far in
They're
the
not gonna
playoffs.
play. You shouldn't have to
Yeah,
allow Tim Hardaway like that.
yeah.
If he was out there, I really think that the game would have been
Oh
closer.
yeah,
But
the
I
game
think
would have been
the Bulls
closer.
just needed more.
Tim Hardaway is gonna give you at least 17 points a game.
At least, yeah. But I feel like the Bulls still would have won because they just simply just wanted it more.
Yeah, they did. They did. This is a really young team, and they got chips on their shoulder, all of them.
Yep, and
Because
they do.
this is a really good team though. I respect this team a lot. I love the Bulls. I've always been a Bulls fan since I was a child, so I always have a special spot in my heart for the Bulls, man. So
And I'm keeping my eye on them every
yeah,
now and
I'm
then.
definitely keeping my eye on them. So we're gonna talk about the next game though. So we got oh my god, my stuff messing up. All right, who we got next? We got the Nuggets versus the Jazz.
Yeah, this was another game. It was this was another. It was another grinded out game.
Yeah. So
What really impressed me was Jordan Clarkson with his 23 points.
yes, Jordan Clarkson is slept on.
Yeah,
He obviously he's not gonna start everywhere, right? But this man comes off the bench and hoops up. He's about to be on some Lou Will, Jamal Crawford type stuff. He's about to hoop up.
and he's been doing
Yes.
that last season as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't he had a high scoring. I forgot
Yeah,
when.
he had some, and then the thing is, they've been moving him. He was on the Cavaliers hooping up, then they traded him to the Nets. Then he left the Nets, and then he came back to not the Nets. He left the Jazz. Then he left then this season he signed back with the Jazz.
Yeah, he's been all
So,
over the place.
he's all over the
Right
place.
for the Cavs. Yeah, but I think that right here is where he really belongs. He fits
Yeah,
here. And look, what we were talking about earlier, the Jamal Murray and Jokic
yeah,
dude, how they were going back to back. Yeah, but you see, like everybody on the Jazz was out there getting buckets.
yeah,
Donovan Mitchell, he had 18.
yeah.
Bojan Bogdanovic, one of the best shooters in the league.
17.
He had 17. And he shot 56 from the 3-point line. Rudy
Rudy
Gobert,
Gobert.
he had 15.
Yeah, and Mike
had
Conley.
14.
And I
Mike
think
Conley's out there shooting that thing, man.
yes, and
He came down and he
yeah,
popped it from
and
deep
he
from
had
behind.
and he had 8 assists, bro. He had 8
Yeah, he's
assists.
out there being the floor general.
And I
They're out
think,
there doing what they're doing.
yeah, and the thing is, that's what I like about this team. They're obviously Donovan Mitchell gonna score 20 some points a game on a regular day. He can score 30, but this team does not care about somebody scoring 20.
Yeah,
They
by
are
somebody's point.
they
They're
are a
all locked
cohesive
in as a
unit.
unit. They just care about the
They
ball.
will win
And
the
whoever
game.
has the high hand, that's who they're
That's
giving
what I'm
it
saying.
to.
They will win the game. They will win the game more with everybody having 15, 10 points a game than somebody having 20 points and the rest of the team averaging a little bit less. Because
Yep.
this team was balling out of their mind as a unit together. Like even
Yep.
Georgie's Niang, right? This man had 11 points off the bench. Like and he
Off the
played he
bench.
played
Yes,
14
bro.
minutes. Like
Like,
this is
come
crazy.
on, man.
Like everybody was
These boys
everybody
are
was
special.
contributing in some way. This is a really good team. I like them
These boys are here
because
special.
they're yeah.
If they had this team last year, I think that they would have took that 3-1
Yeah,
and they would have finished it off in
yeah,
5 games like they should have.
cause I like this, cause I like obviously they're never gonna be a team that gets the first seed in the NBA or none of that, but I really like how they can just move as a unit. They're always gonna be that middle of the pack team that always gonna get that third, fourth spot in the league standings.
Exactly.
So yeah, I
Exactly.
like
Yeah.
that.
This is nice.
I want to see how they play better because this will get you the dub in the playoffs. But I need Donovan Mitchell to turn it up in the playoffs. I
And
mean, this will get you good in the regular season,
Will
but this I
Barton
need to turn it.
and Will Barton cannot go 1 for 6 from the field
Yeah,
after you have not playing at all last year.
yeah,
Monte Morris, he
yeah.
cannot have come down here and
Because
get
if
that
you look,
after what he was doing last year. You cannot do these kind of
yo,
things.
this is
This is the
ridiculous.
expectation we have of you of what you did on the bigger stage. You can't do this. Will Barton, he has to
Yeah.
find his stroke. Paul Millsap, he has to find his stroke. Two for
Oh yeah.
six. Yeah,
All the money you getting, all that money you getting to play
yeah, all
to
that
play
money you get,
basketball.
you
You
got to
gotta
play.
hoop. You gotta hoop. And the thing is,
Yeah,
the other thing I have a problem with, 30 and 35. That's Jokic and Jamal, right?
and doing the
The
only two
highest points
double
after
digit
that, the
scores.
highest points after that is 9. That is the problem. Y'all have to make shots, please. Like
Monte
y'all have to
Morris,
make
you
shots.
got to do something,
Monte
brother.
Morris got to
Like,
eat up.
yeah, because he
You
was
know,
in last year against the Lakers. You remember that? Him
yeah.
coming
I will say
against
this.
the
I will say
Lakers
this though. I will
finish.
say this though. No, they had no Michael Porter. No,
Yeah,
Michael
yeah,
Porter
they
Jr.
didn't have
And
Michael Porter.
I think Michael Porter Jr. is gonna be a future MVP. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He's
Michael
gonna
Porter
be
Jr.
a
is
superstar.
good, bro.
He's gonna be one of the best players in our league in this
Yes,
career.
yes.
He's at 6'10", he can shoot, he can slash. If he stays committed and
And
plays defense,
healthy.
he's gonna be one
Yeah,
of the best players to ever play this
yeah. He's
game.
gonna be the
In my
best
eyes,
players. Yeah, and my
he
eyes
has
too.
the potential.
Yes.
Him, Luka, Giannis, they have that potential.
Yeah, and the thing is, Will Barton, I don't need 20 points out of you, bro. I need some good defense and
Yeah,
15
I just
points.
can't have you go one
Yeah,
for
I
six,
just need some.
and you
Yeah,
just have to get the cardio in. You
yes.
know what I mean?
Monte Morris, I need at least 10, bro. I need at least 10,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. No, I need at least 14 from you. I need at least
Gary,
14
I need 14 from
because
Gary Harris.
he's way better than this.
Yeah,
He
he's
is
way
way
better
better
than
than
this.
this.
Yeah,
When he
Jermichael.
played last year against a way better team, he is way better than
Yes,
this. Against way better defenders.
Jermichael
He's
Green
way
can go
better
out there
than
and get 11. Jermichael Green can go out there and get 11, 15 points, bro.
this. Yeah, he has
Gary
two.
Harris can go out there and get 15, 20 points per game. He can. I've seen
Like,
him
yeah,
do it
like
before.
this team here has some depth. They have potential, but they gotta stay
Paul
dedicated.
Millsap does not even have to. I just need a double double out of you, bro. I need at
Yeah,
least.
yeah, just at least
I need a double double.
yeah, and he had 9 rebounds, and I'm happy with
Yeah,
that. But he only had 1 assist. Like there's something going on. You know, you had one
yeah.
turnover. You had 4 points,
I
and
like
you
it.
had two
Like I
for
said,
six.
I like this Nuggets team. They just need to. They're relying a lot on the Murray Jokic duo, and I don't. That's
Yeah,
not
and they
good.
got to do what they was just doing last year. Just go out there and just play ball. Don't
Yeah,
change nothing. Will Barton, you weren't playing at all last year, and they were doing good without you. You got to come in and prove yourself, or
yeah.
else if you don't, they're gonna
They're
pack you
gonna
out of
move
there and get
you.
somebody better.
Yeah. So I thought, yeah. So the thing about this game is there was no big differences in the stats wise.
Yeah, this game was
They did
close.
yeah
The game was
they had
very
a
close.
lot of obviously the Utah Jazz had a worse free throw game, but they did
Yeah,
get to the line more. The 3-point shots wasn't that far off. 40% for the Utah Jazz, 37% for the Nuggets. Field goals, 51% for the Jazz, 40%. Literally 40%. That's the thing. Okay, I will say this though. They shot a lot more shots than the Jazz did. The Jazz
yeah, they
shot
did. They had
76.
76 shots.
The Nuggets shot
They
100
just had
shots.
100.
100
They
shots.
got 100.
And they was not making them. They missed 60 shots.
Yep.
That is
If I think if the Nuggets that's what the problem is. The Nuggets don't have that third like the Lakers from last year. How the Lakers they had LeBron and AD, and whether it had been
like
Kuzma,
I
whether
said,
it had been
if they
KCP,
get
if they
Michael
had
Porter
been
Jr. to
Caruso.
develop though,
Yeah,
then
have they had
maybe.
Michael Porter Jr., not even him. If Monte Morris or Paul
Yeah.
Millsap, Will Barton is who we're really expecting out of. If any one of those three guys became that third superstar, they would have won this game because this
Yeah.
was a very bad game, and this is one of the best games for the Jazz.
Yeah.
And you guys are almost outplaying them as an off game. Have
Yeah.
they would have been on this game? Have we seen Bobo? like last year. He's a very mobile big.
Oh
Put him
yeah,
out there and let him get
Bobo,
some
yeah, let
experience,
him
man.
play, yeah.
Yeah,
Especially when you got a season like this early in the season, let him play. Like I think
yeah,
Bobo's
yeah.
gonna be
He never
really
really
good.
lost anything.
Bobo's gonna be really good, bro.
Yeah,
Especially if they can get Bobo and Jokic out there together. Like when Paul Millsap getting old, he's not gonna be here for long, right? If they can
right.
get Bobo to develop before Paul Millsap packs up and leaves, they got two big boys out there. They gonna both get rebounds.
MPJ and Bobo.
Yes, they can
Mike
hoop.
Malone has got to do something with them boys because he's
Yes,
one of the best coaches in our area as of this day.
yeah,
He knows what he's doing. He's got the development of them boys because they're not. Paul Millsap, he's towards at the end of his career. He's not
yeah,
he's not going to get any better than what he is
yeah.
now.
He's
And I
on
really
the.
think had they would have put Bobo out there, that rebounding differential would have been
It
way
would have been
better than what
crazy.
it was.
Yeah.
They still blew them out on rebounds. The Nuggets had 52 rebounds to the Jazz's to the Jazz's 36. So yeah, and you shot 100 shots. Bobo can shoot. Bobo is a very mobile player, and he is
Yeah.
not getting the recognition he also doesn't deserve either. RJ Hampton, he man, this team right here has some depth, man.
Yeah.
They,
Like,
they,
bro.
they're deep. They're deep.
Like, bro, this is a really good team. I'm not gonna lie, this is a really good team,
Yeah,
and I
they
like and
always
I
beat
and
them
I
on an
like I
off
like. That's
game.
why I said it hurts so much because when you like two teams, you want to see them both succeed, but obviously one got to come out at top. So I
Yeah,
really like both of these teams, bro. And it was
and I know in the
really.
playoffs, once they get everything
Oh
figured out, the
yeah.
Nuggets are going to come out on top
Yeah,
because
the
you got
Nuggets are
two
gonna come
of
on
the
top
best players
because
in the game.
when it's playoffs time, they play, bro. They play,
Yeah, especially we
they
see what
play.
Jamal Murray can do. You can't ever
Yeah.
count this Nuggets teams out.
So we gonna move on to the next slot. We have the Pelicans versus the Sacramento Kings. Now, one thing I will say about this is
The
this
Aaron
is
Fox
this
is
is
that boy. He is that boy.
he
I've been
going
saying
he
it,
going to
dog.
All Star
I've been
this year.
saying
He
it.
going to All Star this year. I'm not gonna lie to
I've
you.
been saying it,
Yes,
man.
yes,
He is that dude.
bro.
He
Yes,
can move.
yes. And whatchamacallit? Somebody who really proved a point this game was Marvin Bagley.
Marvin
The
Bagley.
Kings,
He was
the
out there
Kings,
getting
the
buckets on
Kings might have
Zion.
the Kings might have lost the battle, but I feel like they about to win the war because this team is figuring out how to play the game. Marvin Bagley is out here.
They're all
Marvin
so
Bagley is
mobile
proving in
and they
point.
can
Yes.
move.
They was talking
I
about
watched
Marvin
the
Bagley a
game, man.
buzz. Marvin Bagley this man said I'm gonna come out and drop 26 and 10 on y'all. Just to show
I'm
y'all I'm
telling
buzz
you,
like that.
dude, this team
Yes.
here is gonna be special. I
They
mean,
are.
like, yeah, and the Pelicans they play good. Zion had 31, Ingram had 22,
Yes.
and Bledsoe he had 21,
Yeah.
and there were just some sloppy plays they just got to clean up.
Yeah.
And the Kings are good. The Aaron Fox had 43 and 13. That's
Yeah.
like LeBron numbers there,
And you
bro.
wanna know why I think he had that? Lonzo Ball was out.
It was about yeah, he was
Lonzo
out.
Ball was out, and I
He
think,
was
and
out.
I'm not putting no disrespect on De'Aaron Fox because he's a hooper, right?
Yeah, he's very
I
fast.
still
He
think he
is
would have
so
been,
quick.
I still think he would have scored 20, but I don't think he's dropping
Yeah, I don't
43
think
on
he was
Lonzo
good
head.
43.
You're not
I
gonna
don't
drop
know.
43 on Lonzo Ball head, and
Niggas
I feel like
Lonzo.
Lonzo Ball does not get a lot of respect. This man is improving every year. I still think he has potential to be an All Star in the future, right? He's just moving a little bit slower. He's shooting better. He's passing better. Lonzo Ball's biggest problem is his confidence. You watch his high
Yes,
school,
he's
you watch his
confident.
high school plays.
Even
Watch his
UCLA.
college,
Yeah,
even
yeah,
summer. You
he
watch
hit that
summer
little
league.
step back and he
Yeah,
hit
you
it.
even watch summer league. It's just pure confidence. You can see the confidence in his play. When you watch him now, he's not as confident no more. He
Yeah,
doesn't believe.
he's playing. He's
He
playing
doesn't believe.
Siren
He doesn't
Reserve.
believe he's that guy. Because when he was in college, when he was playing summer league, when he was playing high school, he was that dude. There was nobody
Yeah.
out there that could stop him.
And he's gonna have to
right?
do something because his brother's looking better than him. At this
Lamelo,
point.
but I always thought Lamelo was gonna be the better one. Lamelo had
Yeah, I
more
did
time.
too.
Lamelo had more time to develop. He has a better kick than all of them, and he's taller than Lonzo.
Yeah,
Lonzo
he's
was
like
tall-
6'8", 6'7".
Yeah, he's like 6'8", bro. He's 6'8". That man is a beast, bro. Lamelo's a beast, but Lonzo is still a good player. I still believe Lonzo can be really good. If not an All-Star, he's still gonna be a really solid starting point guard. He's a really good pass first point guard. He has a really good defense, and his shot is improving. He's gonna give you some good output.
Yeah, his shot improved
Yes,
way better than what he
yes.
used to be from past times.
Yes, and so Brandon Ingram, he gonna ball out. Zion Williamson, 31 points, two assists, 6 rebounds, right? Steven Adams, 15 and 12. It's Steven Adams. He gonna do this.
Yeah, that's a big dog. That's a big fella there.
And the one player, the one player he did not hoop that much this game, but it's a lot of people were scoring. Nikhil Alexander Walker. All right.
Yeah.
This man, I think a few games ago he dropped like 30-something points, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
In the future, I feel like he's gonna be good. I like Josh Hart, but I think the starting lineup when everybody's healthy and good should be this year. I'm gonna say this year because I will say in the future I need Jackson Hayes starting.
Yeah,
Jackson
I was
Hayes,
just about to say that.
Jackson
I was
Hayes
just
is
about to say
good,
that.
bro.
Jackson Hayes, if he performs a shot, bro, this team is gonna be deadly.
Yes,
This team is gonna be good.
yes,
Because you man, Jackson Hayes, he's a tall dude. I remember the play from the summer league when he had passed that little good pass and Jackson
yeah.
Hayes came down and he
Okay.
just blocked it.
Boom,
And
yeah.
on the defensive end, he blocked the shot with his elbow. That is an athletic freak.
He's
If he gets a shot, this team is gonna
They're going
be
crazy. They're going
dangerous.
crazy. So I need Steven Adams obviously starting center. That man's a brick wall, right? I
Yeah.
need I need Zion at power forward. He gonna hoop up. Brandon Ingram gonna do what he do. Right, you got Eric Bledsoe for your two guard. He gonna clamp up, and then you got Lonzo Ball as your starting point guard. He's a two way, and he pass first. Right, then
This
off the
team is
bench,
young as well too.
yes, off the bench you got Josh Hart. He gonna hoop out. JJ
He's
Redick
gonna
gonna
go.
always be that shot. JJ Redick gonna have
That's
the
true.
shot.
Exactly.
You got Jackson Hayes always hooping, bro. Like this is a Nikhil Alexander Walker also as a developing player when he gets into the future because Eric Bledsoe not gonna be there forever.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a really good team, bro. This is a really good future team. I like this. I like how the NBA is right now because all these teams that are down here that are being really bad right now, a lot of them are
They're getting
developing. They're
better
young
every
teams
day.
and developing.
Everybody thinks that
Yes,
they're just down. No, everybody's developing. Like
yes.
you don't ever just have a time where it's just completely bad teams. No, teams are developing as always.
Yes. And so on to the Kings. Harrison Barnes, 41 points, 7 points. You're not doing enough. I know you can get
Yeah,
that 15. You are getting older, but I know you can get that 15. I know you can get
yeah,
that 18. You did it on the Warriors. You did it on the
yeah. We
Mavericks.
need something
Like
from
you
him.
come
Yeah, we
on.
need something
You
because
can
ever
get
since
that.
the Warriors in the finals,
Yes.
he hasn't been. Yeah, he hasn't been
Yeah.
on anything.
Marvin Bagley, 26 points, 10 rebounds. Good stuff. Now keep it consistent and don't get injured. I like
Yeah,
that.
please. Yeah,
Rashawn Holmes, that man hooping this year. He's proving a point. He about to get. He's. They need to put him in most improved conversation because he was
yeah, he
averaging.
does.
He was
Yes,
averaging.
yes, he does.
He was.
Ever since he on the 76ers, I
Yes.
always knew he was gonna be good. And
Yes.
now
Because he got injured
he's in
last
a
year.
place where it's other young guys that is also, I
Yeah.
mean, other young guys is also getting better every year.
Yeah. Because he got
Rashawn
injured that
Holmes,
year though.
in these next couple of years, like I already calling it, he's gonna have a 30-point game sometime this
Yes,
year.
because he got injured last year. He only played like 10 games, 14 games or something like that. But this year, this man is hooping, bro. Like I said, this is a type of player you do not need 20 out of him. You get 16, some
No,
good defense and
this
some good
dude is
rebounds.
6'10".
Yes.
He is 16.
Give
This
me
is a tall fella.
give me some rebounds, give me some points, and that's all I need.
And
Because
he's very
you have
versatile.
hoopers on the team. You got De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is gonna be that player they rely on when it come down to it. He gonna hoop out for them. You already know he's gonna drop them 20, 13. He had 13 assists, 43 points, right? Buddy Hield, I feel like he could have scored more this game, but 18 points is not that bad, right?
Yeah, he
And
definitely,
the one
definitely
thing, the
took
one thing
that. He's
that would
gonna
have made,
play
yes,
five.
the one thing that would have made or break this game, and I'm so sad. It's so sad he had a bad game. Was Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah.
This man is a hooper. This
Yeah.
man is a hooper,
Yeah.
bro. That man,
Yeah.
and they say his shot wasn't gonna convert. He's out here hooping. He
And
had
he's
2
out here
points. He
hooping.
had 2 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Like I said, it was a bad game, but he's been hooping. And
But
I said,
I feel like what the team is really missing is confidence. Because like you
yeah,
also got Jabari Parker, who I've always been saying it.
Jabari Parker.
He's on the team where he needs to be because Jabari Parker. We used to talk about him back then, how he was going to be this good.
Yeah, he was supposed to be an MVP All Star type dude.
Yes,
But the
I still
injury.
think I don't think he'll be able to get an MVP level,
We
but
can
I
get an
think he'll
All-Star.
be on the All
If you
Star
look at
level.
if you look at his
MVP level.
stats, if you look at his
Dude,
stats,
like,
he's always been double digits. He hasn't touched single digits.
yes, bro, he's always doing that. I honestly think that he can get there. I really think that, and I'm gonna always stand by that because
Yeah.
watching him play on the Bucks, I know what
Yeah,
potential
he
he
did
has.
it on the Bucks. He did it on
He can get
the Bulls. He did it on the Hawks. Every time he's averaging the 15, 14. That the
there.
like
He's gonna help his team out.
yes,
Him out there with Marvin Bagley and man, come on, dude. Take Harrison Barnes out there and put Jabari Parker's big body in there. You know, he's like
yeah,
6'8", 6'9", and a double machine out there with Marvin Bagley, Buddy Hield. Like that team's
yeah,
gonna be dangerous too in these next
yeah.
coming years.
So they have that core is really nice. I like that. I like that the young players on that team is really nice. I think Tyrese Halliburton gonna be an All Star in the future. He's an All Star.
Yeah, he
He
is.
gonna average
Yeah,
20
he
some
is.
points in the career in this
Yeah,
whole thing.
most definitely.
They did not have a really good shooting display. The Kings had 33. 13 for 39. Right, they
They
had
shot
33% from the field.
30%.
The Pelicans shot a perfect 50%, literally just 50%. They shot 11 for 22. Right, so
And that was a good game for them.
that was a good game for them. Obviously, with Lonzo out, they didn't shoot as many threes because that's crazy. Now that Lonzo is actually a 3-point shooter in some aspect. Uh,
Yep.
but the Kings did shoot a better field goal percentage. I'm tripping. I was looking at the wrong spot. They shot
Yeah.
the same field goal percentage, 45-85. That's the Pelicans, 52%. The Kings shot 49-91, 51%. So yeah, it was a pretty even game other than the threes when it comes to that. Free throws were not that far off. It was a little bit, but yeah, yet again, the Pelicans got to the line more. Offensive rebounds is gonna be on the Pelican side. They got Steven Adams over there going stupid.
Adams on him.
Assists are the
And
same.
Anthony Hayes, big bodies, dude.
Yeah, they got the Kings had more blocks and steals. Turnovers were pretty close. Points in the paint were pretty close. The Kings had a lot of fouls though. I will say that
Yeah,
they
they
had a
did.
lot of fouls. But
They shot good from the line too.
yeah, this was a close game too, and I like this. I like both of these
Yeah.
teams. There's not much to say no more about this, but like
Yeah.
yeah, it was a really good game, and it was a solid one. So to our last game right before the our ended topic is going to be the Pacers versus the Clippers.
It's really nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, the one thing I will say is the Pacers are a really underrated team. Sabonis is underrated, and Malcolm Brogdon might be the most underrated player in the NBA. I'm not gonna lie to you. Malcolm Brogdon is hooping right now, right?
Barack Obama.
Yeah. Kawhi Leonard 17 points. Pandemic P 20 points.
Yeah, he had that one nasty dunk.
Marcus Morris had 20 points, and Luke Kennard had 20 points, bro.
Yeah. But I can't really expect Marcus Morris to have 20 points.
Yeah.
When he plays against good teams, he swings. We seen him doing it against the Lakers last year. Yeah, he like ever since even when he was on the Celtics against the Cavs, like bro. Like I don't think once that pressure gets back to this Clippers team, I think they're gonna fold.
Yeah, and this Clippers team is so inconsistent, and
They are.
it's so bad that they blame Doc Rivers for that when it really wasn't his fault.
It had nothing to do with Doc Rivers.
Nothing to do with Doc Rivers.
Nothing at all.
They were so confident. They thought they already had won the playoffs because they beat the Lakers in that season opener. Kawhi was out here putting up the crown on his head, like he took it, like not the crown on his head. That was obviously Giannis, but he did the commercials with the crown on his head. I'm the king. I'm all this, that, and the third. You know.
And Patrick Beverly talking about he was locking up Bron.
Yeah, the trash talk to Damian Lillard talking about something they're gonna be chilling in Cancun and all that stuff and all that. Yeah.
Talking. And then they finally caught up with him.
And then y'all
that pressure, that's what really killed them was that pressure. They put that pressure they put on LeBron for Kyrie, for Kawhi Leonard being the best player in the world, which I always knew he never was. Even when KD was injured, KD was number one. And you know, when LeBron 2019, I say KD. That's coming from LeBron fan. Like
I think KD the best player in the league.
Yeah, 2019, I said KD was the best player in the league because LeBron would take on like a fallback season. He was regrouping himself. And I still don't even think that Kawhi was even the best player in the league because I always knew Kawhi was good too.
You can't say Kawhi Leonard's the best player in the league. Yeah, you can't say when Kawhi Leonard's the best player in the league. When I will say this right now, if the Raptors had a 3-1 lead when Kevin Durant had came back and he did not get injured, that game would have been over. That game would have been over. And I know it was like 2-1 or something, right? But literally if Kevin Durant did not get injured, that game was done. It was about to be over because Kevin Durant came over that game. He had like 3 threes. He had made like 3 threes in a row. He had 11 points as soon as he came in the game. He was going crazy and he got injured. Kevin Durant doesn't get injured in that series. I don't care who got injured. The game win. It's over. They get another championship. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they win. Exactly. I can never think Kawhi was the best player in the world. Never was.
Kevin Durant is ridiculous, bro. That man's just different. He's tall as heck and he can shoot the ball. That's why they were so scared about his injury. Even Stephen A.
That's
Smith.
why I say he's the greatest scorer of all time.
Yeah,
that's why I say he's the greatest
scorer.
That's his
name. Easy money sniper. That boy.
You can't stop him. There's nothing. You can't even double team him. You can't triple team him.
He's gonna shoot over you.
He just gonna shoot over everybody.
Yeah. So whatchamacallit though? Like literally. The Pacers. The things that was crazy to me is Justin Holiday. He's not really the big crazy scorer. He had 15
Yeah,
points.
15. Yeah,
Doug McDermott, 23 points. I've always wanted Doug McDermott to hoop out because he can shoot the
yeah,
rock,
he was a good
right?
shooter. Yeah,
Sabonis, 15, 14, 19, going crazy, right? Malcolm
yeah, he's going to
Brogdon,
be another All Star this year.
yeah,
I think.
Malcolm Brogdon, 16 points, 8 rebounds. I mean, 8 assists, right?
Yeah,
Edmund Sumner, 9 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. I like this because he's improving a lot, right? He's getting better.
the only problem with the Pacers is they don't have any depth. They're not deep
Yeah,
at all. That's all.
Cassius
If
Stanley,
they had
Cassius
a good
Stanley,
bench,
yeah.
they probably would the game would be closer. I wouldn't say that they would.
One, Cassius Stanley is not developed, and two, I do not think he should have declared for the draft this year. A lot of people
Yeah,
want to get out of there real quick. He's
yeah.
lucky. He's lucky he didn't get like they did to what's his name? See, I forgot his name now. What's it? The point guard from Duke. Not Trey Jones, but
Trade the ball.
yeah, Trayvon Duval.
Yeah.
He should not have. He should not have. Whatchamacallit it. That's another player who he almost ended up like him because Trey Duval did not. He was not developed. He did not have a good year at Duke. But because everybody else declared for the draft, he wanted to do it too, and he ended up not getting drafted. Now he's out of the scene, right? Cassius Stanley, he did make the NBA, obviously, but I feel like if he needs to work harder than anybody else on that team, right?
Yeah.
Jalen
Yeah.
LeCue, he can be good in the future, but yet again, somebody who should not have committed to the draft. Should have went to college and developed because people think college is just a block and roll.
Yeah,
College will develop you.
it's just just blow over.
Yeah, but
It's
college will develop
a
you.
big
It's a
difference.
big
Like
deal.
it's a whole big difference. I swear, like you look on college, and you look at NBA. On college, you got guys that like that. They look like they're like 7 feet tall. They're like 6'6", and they're playing center. When you get to the NBA, you have 6'8" guards. You
Yeah,
have 6'10" shooting guards, 6'10" small forwards, 7 foot power forwards,
yeah.
and they're way faster, way stronger, way
That's what I'm saying.
smarter.
Not everybody's a one and done, bro.
It's
Not
different.
everybody's a one and
It's a
done.
grown man's game now.
Yeah, and everybody's just trying to do that 1 year of college and they heading out. Like it's so
No,
easy. The whole draft class is
they,
one and
they,
done. So yeah, like it's not that easy. Some of y'all need to stay that extra year or stay them 4 years.
stay the full 4 years,
Get
yeah.
a full four
Because
years.
you're not gonna go anywhere.
And
The
yes,
better you get,
and that's why
you're just gonna get
that's
better.
the
That's
yeah.
what you do.
That's the
You're
one
gonna
thing.
get
That's
better.
the one thing I feel like
About
that's the one thing I feel like the NBA should do. The NFL makes it so you cannot commit to the draft until you are a junior. After your junior year, you can commit to the draft. You do not have to play your senior year. That's what I think the NBA should
And
do.
then that's good for both the players
Yeah,
and the league
and the
because
thing
the
is,
players are more developed. And not only that, what if something happens to the players? They're already their third year in the
yeah,
league. They already have all that all that
yeah,
stuff.
and
Everything.
that's why it's so bad
Like,
because now the NBA is trying to go back to college to high school drafts, and I just don't
yeah,
think, and I think that's gonna
yeah,
lower,
but
and I think that's gonna lower the skill of play in the NBA because if they do junior year, imagine Zion coming out of college in his junior year of high school. I mean junior year of college.
and all he had was a dunk. That's
Yes,
all
and
he
all he
had.
was a
They
dunk.
would have found a way
Imagine,
to do it.
imagine he came there with a shot. Imagine if who else could I say? I know there's some really good rookies out there, but just imagine if some of these rookies came out there like this, like some of these people that could be playing really good and they didn't come out playing good
The only
off
people
rip.
that you can really exclude is probably LaMelo and
Yeah,
Luka.
Lamelo had to
They
get there.
played. They
either way.
played overseas, so that's something completely different. Like they
Yeah,
already had a chance to
and
play.
RJ Hampton
Yeah,
as well.
RJ Hampton, like those guys, they had
Who else?
all that
What's that
thing
new
to do
name?
with it.
Killian Hayes. Killian Hayes.
Yeah, him too. Yeah, him too. Yeah, him
Yeah,
too.
Killian
But
Hayes a hooper too.
like say if Zai was in the college, he would have time to develop a shot because he's not gonna play his full best potential in college like he's gonna do in the NBA. Like, I promise
Yeah,
you, drop Zion now, you take him back in the NBA, he's gonna be dominating way more because he's
yeah.
developing too, and he's still getting better every day.
Yeah. So yeah, I just think it just matters on how everything goes because these are really good teams. They just need people to develop. A lot of these teams need just really a lot of development. Just like the Clippers, they got Terrence Mann sitting in the back. He's good. He can be a hooper in the future, right?
Like these-
Just
these
yeah, just a lot of
those-
just a lot of development. It's a lot of development in the NBA right now. That's what I like. The NBA is not at its prime right now. They're clean developed. There's a lot of the crust is the players that they got in the NBA right now, and it's not a lot of hoopers. Not a lot, I'm not gonna say it's not a lot of hoopers, but it's
kind of
not
giving me like it's like the 90, the 19. It's like it's giving like the 1989 to like 1990.
a lot of the old players. A lot of the all stars are old
We
players.
had guys like Larry Bird and Magic
Yeah,
Johnson.
they on the out.
We had guys like Mitch Richmond, Clyde Drexler, And
Yep.
Grant Hill,
Yep.
like you had all these dudes coming in and developing and getting better.
LeBron on his way out.
Yeah,
KD
LeBron's
on
on
his
his
way
way
out.
out. KD,
Curry
he's
on
gonna be
his
on
way
his way
out.
out.
Like all
You
this.
know,
Like
himself, he's gonna be on his way out.
yeah.
But yeah,
So
you got guys like Tre Young, he's still getting better.
yeah.
Kawhi, he's gonna be on his way out. You
Yeah.
know, but
And you
like,
got
but
yet again you got
like the league,
Sabonis popping off now.
yeah.
You got all these players about to get better. You got De'Aaron Fox, Luka Doncic,
Yeah, and these guys are
Porzingis,
young. They're
like
like 19,
they're
20,
like 20s.
24 at max.
LaMelo Ball's gonna be an all-star. That boy LaMelo Ball can be an
Yeah,
MVP one day.
yeah.
Uh
I say he's rookie of the year right
yeah.
now.
Yeah, he's a rookie. You
He
know he's number one in every
leads
stat.
rookie,
He's
leading
number
rookies
one in
in
every
points,
stat.
assists,
Yes.
rebounds, and steals. He's just
Yes.
not leading the blocks because
And
James
I and I
Wiseman
and I
is
told
so
and I told people, and that's why I think it was so crazy that he was getting like so done. He was getting done so dirty because of what LeVar did and how Lonzo played. Like it was like so disrespectful. And obviously, what happened with LiAngelo, he ruined his own career. But I ain't going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lonzo did that. But I applaud LeVar because what he did, what every
yeah,
dad would do
yeah.
for their
When he had
son.
full
You
confidence
know,
in his
my pops, he
son.
would do that for me. You
Yeah.
sit there and talk about how good your son is. He dropped 92 in a freaking high school game.
And
In a
then
freaking high
yes,
school
and
game.
then what's crazy? They was talking about the Chino Hills basketball wouldn't convert to the NBA because all they did was chunk the ball down the field. But now
And
he's
that,
doing
and then now
full
look,
court passes,
and
full
now what
court
is
passes,
LaMelo doing? He's doing
hooping.
what he was doing
He's
in high
hooping.
school.
Yes,
I'm watching this dude. This dude is pulling up from a couple of feet behind the arc and just switching
yes,
that mud.
yes.
Like he
Lamelo,
is
and
doing
yet
his
again,
grit. He get
they
gritty.
said his play style wouldn't convert, his shot wouldn't convert, none of that. They say all this. He's a better passer than Lonzo. He's taller than Lonzo, and Lonzo's supposed to be the best passer coming out of the league, right? He's a better
That's
passer
what
than
they
Lonzo.
said, and
He's
that's what they
taller.
said.
He can shoot better. He's a better playmaker and everything. The only thing Lonzo has over him right now is defense, right? So Lamelo Ball is about to be crazy, bro. He's super tall, right? This man's hooping.
He's very
Yes,
quick.
no. This man didn't get no college offers coming out of high school.
Man,
He didn't get no college offers, no nothing. This man went straight.
went
He went straight to
overseas
overseas.
and then came back, played in his
Came
dad's
back.
league, and now he's in the league doing his stuff.
Went to the freaking Australia, hooped up in Australia, came back for the draft, and now he's going crazy, averaging 11 points. He got a good amount of assists, and he's coming off the bench to Terry Rozier and Devontae Graham, bro. And like again, I will say this. I'm gonna say this just because I know we're not talking about the Hawk. I mean the Hornets or nothing right now, but they gotta move. They gotta move Terry Rozier and Devontae
I was
Graham.
about to say that.
I think they should move Rozier. Rozier has to go because Rozier can hoop. But if you want to, in order for LaMelo to get that play time and that development for him to get better and get them starting minutes, you got to move Rozier because Rozier he wants play time. He's not gonna hoop that much without play time. He's gonna complain just like he did on the Celtics.
Go.
He gotta go. He gotta go. And there are some teams that need a point guard right now. Even if they gave him to the Clippers and move Patrick Beverly down to the whatchamacallit to like
Rozier. Exactly. Rozier fit perfectly on that
start.
Clippers team. Another go getter because Rozier can go get a bucket.
Yes.
That dude, he's a shifty guard, and he can attack. He can shoot. He has all that stuff. He just had 42 when the season started.
Yes.
That's the most in history. Wait, was it 42? It's either the most in history or it's one of the most in history.
Yeah.
But yeah, he made history that night. He can go get a bucket.
Yes.
So you got Devon, you got Graham, and you got Ball on that team. You're gonna have to get Rozier out of it.
He's like,
He's gonna be great somewhere else. He's gonna be great.
Yeah, and I'm not even saying that just as a selfish thing. I'm saying that for the good of his career. He needs to leave.
Rozier needs to go somewhere else where he can get better.
So now we're gonna say now we're gonna talk about who is your performer of the week, and I'm gonna let you go first for the East and the West.
Okay, my performer of the week for the East, I'm gonna have to say. See, like it was kind of tough because I didn't know if I wanted to say that it was Giannis or if I wanted to say if it was Shake Milton. I'm gonna say mine is Shake Milton because he won them last two games. Shake Milton was getting straight buckets. I'm gonna have to say Shake Milton was it for my East.
Okay.
And then and then for my West, I'm gonna say it was Steph Curry because Steph Curry is out there and he's still balling.
If he get 30, they win.
He's winning MVP.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it was either him or Embiid's gonna win MVP because what Embiid is doing, he's not getting talked about enough at all either.
And I feel like Doc Rivers doing a really good job over there.
Yeah, he is. What happened in LA was nothing with Doc Rivers' fault.
Yeah.
That was nothing but the players. Yeah. Doc Rivers was doing his thing.
Did you see that Ben Simmons airball the
other day? Doc Rivers didn't make Paul George hit the side of the back. Yeah, like man, that wasn't Doc
Oh,
Rivers. Doc
I say,
Rivers,
I
he's one of
don't
the
know.
greatest coaches we have ever
Yes.
of all time.
And now he's the
And
only
what
coach
he
in
did to the
history. Now
big
he's the only
three.
coach in history to choke a 3-1 lead 2 times. But I don't think it's
Yeah,
his fault. I don't think it's his fault though.
that's a bad thing. But yeah, Shake Milton is my East,
Okay.
and Steph Curry is
Okay.
my West.
Okay.
And I think if the season ended today, I'm gonna have to say I don't know who. I'll probably say Embiid or Curry win MVP.
Okay. So for my East, I got Sabonis. All right. And I say this because Sabonis, he was hooping last year. He's on another level this year, bro.
Yeah,
Like
and I've always
he's
watching him.
yes,
When he was on the Thunder,
yeah.
he was super
Last
good.
year it was always we waiting for Oladipo to come back, waiting for Oladipo to come back, and he was still hooping, but it was obviously they was like, all right, when Oladipo come back, he's gonna be different now. When this man without Oladipo, I think that's why they traded Oladipo because without Oladipo, Malcolm Brogdon and Sabonis, they are hooping like crazy. This man Sabonis been dropping 30s, 20s, and obviously the last game he had 19, 14, right? And so for
Mhm.
my they've been hooping. And for my West, I gotta give it. To Luka Doncic, bro. I
Oh
gotta
yeah,
give it to Luka,
yeah,
bro,
yeah. You
because
know,
because this man is willing this team. Without Porzingis, he was literally playing by himself. Him and Hardaway, but he's playing by
yeah.
himself out there.
That game they blew the Clippers out by crazy. Oh my
Yes, he's
gosh.
playing by himself. Yes, they lost this game, but this man's dropping crazy triple doubles. He's playing. He's gonna be
And it's
all.
not his
Yes,
fault. It's not his
he's gonna
fault.
be MVP
He's doing his
conversation. He's
thing.
MVP conversation, right?
Oh
And
yeah,
and
he
yes,
is.
and for the East it was tough because I wanted to pick out a Sabonis or Zach LaVine, but I was having a really tough decision. Yes, Zach LaVine been hooping, but I had to give credit to Sabonis because he's getting really slept on right now. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
give it to Shake Milton because I even since from last year
yeah.
he was super, but
Yeah,
like them last two games they really needed him
and
and he
that's what I
came
like. That's what I
through.
like about our performer of the week because I know we always gonna pick. We gonna. I really try to shine light on people that's not really getting the light shined on
Yeah,
them a
that's
lot
not getting the credit
because
that he
the
deserves.
players of the week is obviously gonna be the people who got the crazy stats of the week. But you got to look at on the inside of the game who's really bringing it out there.
Yeah, like who's
So
really doing
yeah.
it.
So
Yeah, and
my
I
sleeper
can
pick
see that Shake
this
Milton
week
was
was
doing it.
Demontis Sabonis. But that Shake Milton pick was really good because Shake Milton a hooper, bro. He a hooper.
Yes, he is, bro. Yes,
Yes.
he is. And people
So
not watching. People only watching for
yeah,
that stretch that he had
yeah.
that crazy stretch in, bro. But like if you go look at the games, bro, like
He's
I
still
think I forgot. Hold on, let me go look at it real quick. Like they really needed him. If you go on the 76ers, the last game that they just played, Shake Milton had 28, Tobias Harris had 21. Ben Simmons had 11, and Joel didn't play. They didn't have Shake Milton. The Grizzlies would have won by way more a lot. They would
yeah,
have won by way more a lot. Shake Milton and Tobias Harris, they kept that game close.
yeah,
And then
bro.
for the Heat, man, like come on, bro, like these like in the 76ers, they're really slept on. They
Oh yeah,
are
and
heavily
Tyrese
slept
Maxley
on.
a hooper, bro.
Yes,
Tyrese Maxley,
Tyrese Maxey. Yes,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, bro. But that game, Joel Embiid, he had 9 points. Tobias, he had 18. Danny Green, he had 12. Ben Simmons, he had 10. But Shake Milton, he came out, he had 31, 7, and 6,
yes,
bro.
bro. This man
Like,
averaging
like
16.9 points per game this season. He's
yeah,
going crazy.
17 pretty much. And he
I'm
just
going
had
crazy.
31 on that team, bro. Like, come on, man.
Ooh.
He
That
in my
boy,
eyes, he's the biggest reason why they're not in four
yeah,
right now.
he get his 3 shot a little better. He gonna be going crazy, bro.
And if Embiid would have played, if Embiid would have played against the Grizzlies, they would have had the second or third best record in the league
Yes,
right
bro.
now.
And he was
I
bro.
really
That
think
was a
so.
steal, bro. He was a second round pick too. This man had 31 and 31, and then 2 days later he gonna drop 29. Yeah, he crazy. And he going stupid this year. He going stupid this year
Yes, he's
for
gonna.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
he's
been
gonna
on a
be really
roll. He been on a
good.
roll. All right. Well, I guess that it concludes our first episode of Through the Hoop podcast. Next week, we gonna try to push this stuff out weekly, but I think next week we're gonna go to more. We're gonna pick games from through the week instead of the game the day before. We did this
Yeah,
because it was our first episode. So we're gonna try to get it better. But thank you guys for watching.
appreciate your
Signing
time.
out.